The recent fallout from the government's latest budget announcement has stirred widespread discontent, thrusting financial policies and political accountability into the spotlight. Public reaction has been overwhelmingly negative, with countless British citizens voicing anger over policies perceived as out of touch with their needs. This has placed Prime Minister Keir Starmer at the centre of a national debate as his administration faces mounting criticism. Many are now calling him one of the least effective prime ministers in recent memory, pointing to a series of unfulfilled promises and an apparent shift in direction since he took office. Supporting these criticisms, recent polling data reveal a steep decline in Starmer's approval ratings, reflecting a growing sense of disillusionment among voters who had initially placed their trust in his leadership. Alongside Starmer, his finance minister, Rachel Reeves, has also come under intense scrutiny. Both leaders have faced relentless questioning in interviews, with journalists and the public alike demanding explanations on crucial topics, particularly around tax policy. Key questions include whether their campaign promises accurately represented their post-election agenda, or if voters were misled on pivotal issues such as the scale and timing of tax increases. Many observers have noted a noticeable discrepancy between pre-election assurances and the reality of their governance, leading to a perception that the public was not fully informed on the financial sacrifices that would be expected of them. In our segment today, we will delve into a recent interview where Starmer was confronted head-on with these concerns. The Prime Minister's response, as some critics had anticipated, appeared evasive, sidestepping direct answers and offering little clarity on his previous promises. For many, his reluctance to provide straightforward answers has only reinforced the notion that the government is out of touch with public sentiment. As we analyze this interview, we'll examine not only the content of his responses, but also the broader implications for his leadership, public trust, and the future trajectory of his administration. Additionally, we'll cover other recent developments across the country, exploring how they intersect with the government's increasingly strained relationship with the public.
Popularity has collapsed more significantly after winning an election than any other prime minister in modern history. Is that because you essentially misled the country during the election and you've raised taxes in a way that no one was expecting, or voters?
I came into politics relatively late in life, having done other things. I came in with one purpose only, and that is to change lives for the better. We made key choices yesterday in relation to the future of our country.
But choices that weren't in your manifesto. There was no suggestion of £14 billion of tax rises in that manifesto, Prime Minister.
We inherited a very badly damaged economy. We audited the books and found £22 billion missing. We've had to do the responsible thing, which is to stabilise the economy, to make sure we're putting the investment in for the future. That's what matters to me. And the outcomes are what matters. 40,000 extra appointments each and every week to bring the waiting list down. Making sure we've got the right teachers and the right numbers in our schools so every child can go as far as their talents will take them. And making sure that we've got houses that are affordable for everybody across the country. That's what I came into politics to.
In a significant recent arrest, British authorities have detained Mada Pasa, a migrant who allegedly issued death threats against former politician and Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage. Pasa, who has openly chronicled his journey across European borders on social media, reportedly taunted both British and French authorities, questioning their ability to apprehend him as he made his way to the United Kingdom. His online activity, rife with bold statements and provocative messages, showcased his defiance and apparent disregard for immigration controls, adding a layer of public spectacle to his journey. This has not only brought him into the spotlight, but also sparked broader discussions about how migrants can manipulate social media platforms to amplify their notoriety and evade authorities. Farage, a long-time advocate for stricter immigration policies and a frequent critic of border security shortcomings, has spoken out about Pasa's actions. He suggested that Pasa may be using this as a pathway to social media fame, leveraging his illegal journey and provocative behavior for attention. This publicized journey, combined with Pasa's threatening statements, has stirred considerable public and political concern over the effectiveness of existing immigration enforcement measures. Following his arrival in the UK, Passer was taken into custody by the Metropolitan Police, who confirmed that he is now under secure detention. His arrest has sparked an extensive investigation as authorities examine both his alleged criminal activities, including the threats directed at Farage, and potential immigration violations. This case has highlighted the ongoing challenges law enforcement faces in monitoring individuals who use social media as a platform to document and even boast about activities that defy legal standards. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the complexities involved in enforcing border security in an era where social media can be exploited to both spotlight and potentially glamorize unlawful behavior. Prince William is poised for a highly anticipated visit to Cape Town, South Africa, from November 4th to November 7th, marking his first official return to the country since 2010. This visit comes at a pivotal time, as it coincides with the upcoming Earthshot Prize ceremony on November 6th, a high-profile event that Kensington Palace has likened to a Super Bowl moment for the Prince of Wales. The trip underscores his deep commitment to environmental advocacy, with a particular emphasis on promoting innovative solutions to the climate crisis. Prince William's itinerary includes meetings with local leaders and communities, providing him an opportunity to learn firsthand about the challenges and successes in the region's fight against climate change. He will also visit pioneering environmental projects aimed at conservation, renewable energy, and sustainable agriculture, showcasing Africa's unique contributions to global sustainability. His presence is expected to draw international attention to Africa's vital role in the battle against climate change, highlighting the urgency of collaborative efforts to protect the planet's most vulnerable ecosystems. This visit is not only a diplomatic engagement, but also a chance for the Prince to spotlight tangible actions being taken on the ground, reinforcing his commitment to global environmental leadership. During Earthshot Week in South Africa, a spotlight will be placed on a wide array of environmental solutions, drawing together innovators, investors, and philanthropists to explore strategies for climate resilience. This event will honor African innovators who are creating sustainable solutions and advancing environmental protection. Although Africa is among the lowest contributors to global warming, its nations endure some of the harshest climate impacts, yet remain steadfast in their commitment to climate action. Prince William's visit aims to recognize and support these critical efforts. Share your thoughts on today's stories in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in, and if you haven't already, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more updates on British news and topics often overlooked by mainstream media. Your support means a lot to us as we work towards our goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers.